that had been putting a lot of races together and unfortunately made a mistake was Denny Hamlin. Car got tight on, or loose on him off of turn 4? Tight? Okay.
Tight. Yeah. You could see the exhaust.
Yeah.
He lifted on corner exit trying to not, but he did anyway.
Then Chase Elliott got in the wall. And then Chase Elliott decided to hook a left.
No, it broke.
Oh, yeah. That's why
Car broke.
That's why he turned
Brad
the wheel.
turned him, didn't you guys know?
Dude, I thought Brad turned him at first. I'm like, there's no way Chase Elliott would do that. You think Chase Elliott would have more respect growing up in the sport or something?
I was like, as soon as I can't, I don't know why my snap sucked just now. But as soon as I saw it, I was on it. He hooked him.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I cannot believe that he hooked him. I was like out loud saying this. Like I was like, I cannot believe that just happened. And everyone was still kind of doubtful. I'm like, no, there's no way. He turned the hell out of him. He wrecked him. And not just wrecked him. He like stuffed him. That was bad.
Straight up junked him. Yeah.
That is bad. I think,
it was not good.
Yeah. No.
Even as like the show's dedicated Denny Hamlin hater, I was like, come on, man. Like, what the hell?
Yeah. Can't be doing that. It was really weird. I like because I've never seen the front of a next gen junked so bad. It was really like bent to hell and busted up. But it's
a good thing.
It's a good thing. Yeah, no, very good thing.
Yeah.
It's just we haven't seen it a lot. You know what I mean? And man, to show the replay, I could not believe it.
Could not believe how hard he hit that wall.
No, the in car was brutal to watch too. I saw a lot of people get really like concerned about that. I mean, he hit the wall real hard, and the Hans is gonna do something, but like the Hans also isn't gonna keep your head completely stationary where you can't move because then your brain detaches from the stem and smacks your eyeballs. Like, there's supposed to be a little bit of movement at some point.
Yeah,
that's why concussions happen.
Yep.
Because that's obviously the rear of the cars was too stiff, but like part of it also is just the way the seats are. If you hit in the rear, the way your head moves, the only thing that moves is your brain. So anyway, still a big hit. Denny was saying his neck was hurting.
Oh, dude, I bet. I mean, yeah. Even if it's mostly safe, like that still doesn't have to feel good.
Oh, yeah.
And like the worst part about it too is like we've talked about the same thing. Carson Hocevar last year, prime example. You can at least make the excuse that Carson Hocevar is a 19-year-old kid, right? Like we've all do. I can think of all the dumb stuff I did when I was 19, and they were definitely not giving me an 800 horsepower race car to mess around with. But like, if you're Chase Elliott, what's your excuse? You're a Cup champion. Like that's unacceptable.
Yeah,
and
you're literally the face of the sport. You're the most popular driver. What is that? Like,
not even a year off of making these big sweeping complaints about the next gen car and the safety of the next gen car and how it's unacceptable that we move backwards. Not even a year removed from that, he is like junking the hell out of someone on purpose.
Yeah. Not even a year removed from it happening to his teammate, and that was a huge deal when it happened.
Yep.
Oh, we know why it was a huge deal.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, but at the same time, like that incident looked really bad on camera.
Yeah, like it should be a huge deal.
Yeah. It's just like
but this one should also be a huge deal, and it's a huge deal for the wrong reason because people are upset with the outcome.
Yeah.
I mean, have you taken a look at any of the posts from NASCAR announcing the penalty, announcing the suspension? Oh, Denny Hamlin throws a little tantrum and gets Chase suspended. He should take Bubba Wallace with him, and they should both leave the sport.
I did see one really funny comment, though. It unfortunately was a reply to a bad comment that was like, oh, this is ridiculous, and Denny should be the one getting suspended because blah, 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 whatever reasoning they came up with. The first reply that had like 5 times the likes as the original comment that it was replying to said, "You, my good sir, are deranged." I about died. Every once in a while you find a gem in the NASCAR comment section.
What about Denny intentionally wrecking Ross?
Oh my god.
Where's the penalty for that?
Well, he got a penalty.
Why did he get suspended a race? I don't know. Maybe because he didn't hook somebody into the wall and completely take them out of the race. I don't know. Maybe there are levels to this.
Didn't try putting somebody in the hospital, basically. So
Yeah,
it's
pretty sure
just-
Denny Hamlin's the last guy that's going to do that too. Honestly,
Yeah.
love him or hate him, he's been in the hospital because someone decided to be a little d-bag. So,
Careful, Joe. The language. That's fruity.
all right, Joey Logano.
Actually, hang on. Because I'm pretty sure Denny tried to right rear Logano in that crash. Now that I think about it. Hang
He
on.
might have. I don't know. Listen.
Oh, he did.
All right.
Well, he learned his lesson, obviously.
Anyways,
the hard way.
But point being, and I said it earlier, race car drivers are their own worst enemies. Chase Elliott lost his cool. Champion of the sport shouldn't lose. A Cup Series driver should not lose their cool in that moment. I get it, Chase. It's been a frustrating year. It sucks that you got hurt and you missed a lot of the race, and now you are struggling to compete with your two teammates. That's got to weigh on him, right? The 9 car has not been as quick as the 24. It has not been as quick as the 5. Heck, 48's, I mean, Alex Bowman had a pretty good run this weekend, all things considered. He has a broken freaking back.
He's been like ultra consistent too when he's been in the car.
Exactly. So that's got to be frustrating. And then, you're running in the top 10. That's got to be frustrating to be involved in an incident, right? But you can't do that. You can't. It's not safe.
But it's just dumb. Like, what do you think the end result of that's going to be? Like,
It was
do you really
disappointing.
think... Yeah, like, do you not think you're going to also end up in the wall doing that? Like, man, this guy squeezed me in the wall, so it's time to just end both of our races right now. It's just stupid.
My team might be able to fix the damage. I might not actually be that. Like, I'm not even going to give my team the opportunity to fix it.
Yeah. I mean, it was a prime example. It was a tweet that I had to take down because you can guess the kind of people that jumped on board with it. But it was when it happened at Kansas last year, and I was comparing
Vegas.
Or Vegas, yeah. When Josh Berry got run into the fence off of 4, guess what? He kept his cool and he won the race. And then when Bubba Wallace got run into the fence, he junked himself and Kyle Larson. And I was like, which one of those seems like the better option? And it's like, yes, I understand that race car drivers can lose their cool. They're fired up. But Chase, this is why you're paid millions of dollars to drive a car with a giant Napa logo on the hood, is because you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to be different than all of the mouth breathers who race in iRacing online. You're supposed to make the good decisions.
You are a professional. You are meant to be a professional. There's no other way of putting it.